Hello everyone, I'm Bhavreen Kaur from class 10th, and once again today I'm going to present a book review in front of you. Today's book is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I know आपने सुना होगा इस बुक के बारे में because seriously this book is a priceless creation for a person who really wants to grow and make the best out of his life. इस बुक में ऐसे powerful principles हैं जो आपकी personal change में help करेंगे और ऐसे principles हैं जो आपकी growth और development में help करेंगे. So let's get started. As you can read out from the title, this book contains 7 habits, but before discussing the 7 habits, I would like to increase your awareness regarding a few key terms. First, paradigms. Paradigm means the way we see the world, not in terms of our visual sense of sight, but in terms of perceiving, understanding, interpreting. This gives us a larger picture and a far more objective view. आपने फार्मर और गूस की कहानी तो सुनी ही होगी, जो गूस गोल्डन एग्स देना शुरू कर देती है और फार्मर रिच हो जाता है. बट विद हिज इंक्रीजिंग वेल्थ कम्स ग्रीड एंड इम्पेशंस, और वो ज़्यादा देर तक वेट नहीं कर पाता और गूस को काट देता है, पर उसे तो कोई गोल्डन एग्स मिलते ही नहीं है. There's a very important principle over here. True effectiveness is a function of two things: what is produced, that is the golden eggs, and the producing asset, the goose. Effectiveness lies in the balance, what we call the PPC balance. P stands for production of desired results, the golden eggs, and PC stands for production capability, the ability or asset that produces the golden eggs. हम सबको पता है कि एक फाइनेंशियल बैंक अकाउंट कैसा होता है. वी मेक डिपॉजिट्स इनटू इट एंड बिल्ड अप अ रिजर्व फ्रॉम विच वी कैन मेक विड्रॉल्स whenever we need to. An emotional bank account is the feeling of safeness you have with another human being. Like if I make deposits into an emotional bank account with you through courtesy, kindness, honesty, and keeping my commitments to you, I build up a reserve. Your trust towards me becomes higher and I can call upon that trust many times if I need to. मैं कुछ गलतियां भी कर सकती हूँ, लेकिन वो इमोशनल रिजर्व उसे कंपनसेट कर देगा. When the trust amount is high, communication is easy, instant and effective. Now I'll discuss the 7 habits with you in very brief. Actually, I would just tell you what they actually want to convey to us. First 3 habits come under private victory, that is absolute self-growth. First is be proactive. Proactivity means taking initiative. It means that as a human being we are responsible for our own lives. Stephen Covey हमें ये बताते हैं कि हमारा behavior हमारे decisions का एक function है, ना कि हमारी conditions का. Highly proactive people recognize that responsibility. They do not blame circumstances, conditions or conditioning for their behavior. उनका behavior उनकी अपनी conscious choice का एक product है जो values के ऊपर based है, rather than the product of their conditions based on feelings. Second is begin with the end in mind. What if one day you're looking at your own tomb? What do you expect other people, your wife, your family, your friends to talk about you? The most fundamental application of begin with the end in mind is to begin today with the image, picture or paradigm of the end of your life as your frame of reference by which you are known. To begin with the end in mind means to start with a clear understanding of your destination. It means to know where you're going so that you better understand where you are now and so that the steps you take are always in the right direction. Third, put first things first. The author asks us the question, what one thing could you do, something you aren't doing now, that if you did it on a regular basis would make a tremendous positive difference in your life. ऑथर ने हमारी डेली रूटीन एक्टिविटीज़ को इंक्लूडिंग इंटरप्शंस, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, 4 क्वाड्रेंट्स में बांटा है. सबसे ज़रूरी है क्वाड्रेंट 2, प्रिवेंशन, पीसी एक्टिविटीज़, रिलेशनशिप बिल्डिंग, रिकग्नाइजिंग न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटीज़, प्लानिंग, रिक्रिएशन एट्सेट्रा. सो राइट डाउन and commit to implement a quadrant 2 activity which, if done well, would have a significant impact in your personal or professional life. Now, the next 3 habits come under public victory. So the 4th habit is think win-win. 6 तरह के paradigms होते हैं human interaction के. I'll explain one by one. Win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human beings. That is, when I win, you will also win. Another one is lose-lose. For example, in a badminton match, if I lose, my whole team loses. Third is win-lose, जो हमें बचपन से सिखाया जाता है. If I have to win, then obviously you have to lose. Next is lose-win, completely opposite. If you win, I'll lose. देन कम्स विन, जहाँ एक्चुअली कोई कॉम्पिटिशन नहीं होता बट दे जस्ट वॉन्ट टू थिंक विन. एट लास्ट इट्स विन विन और नो डील. लाइक अगर दो लोगों के गोल्स विन विन से अकम्प्लिश हो सकते हैं तो ठीक है, बट इफ दे आर गोइंग इन अपोजिट डायरेक्शंस देन देयर इज नो डील. सो commit to maintain a balance between courage and consideration and use the paradigm win win. The fifth habit is seek first to understand, then to be understood. Seek first to understand involves a very deep shift of paradigm. We typically seek first to be understood. ज़्यादातर लोग इसलिए नहीं सुनते क्योंकि वो समझना चाहते हैं, वो इसलिए सुनते हैं क्योंकि वो जवाब देना चाहते हैं. They are either speaking or preparing to speak. They are filtering everything through their own paradigms, reading their autobiography in other people's lives. For example, अगर कोई बच्चा अपनी मम्मी से जाकर कहता है कि मैं बहुत अपसेट हूँ, मुझे स्कूल नहीं जाना, and then rather than asking his problem and understanding it, you start speaking school is very important, everybody goes there, I used to happily go there, stop talking nonsense, then what are the chances that the child will share anything with his mother from the next time? Zero. The mother is actually telling him what she believes about going to a school. She's not understanding him and expecting him to understand her. The sixth habit is synergize. Synergy means that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. In simple words, it means working together. When you communicate synergistically, you're simply opening your mind and heart and expressions to new possibilities, new alternatives, new options. When you understand the problem synergistically, आप correct paradigms use करते हैं और अगले इंसान को पूरी तरह से समझने की कोशिश करते हैं and you learn a lot. At last, we have habit 7. एक आदमी बहुत मेहनत से पेड़ काट रहा होता है. आप उससे पूछते हैं कि ये तुम क्या कर रहे हो, और वो इम्पेशेंटली आपको जवाब देता है कि तुम देख नहीं सकते मैं पेड़ काट रहा हूँ. फिर आप उसे कहते हैं तुम तो बहुत थके हुए लग रहे हो, कब से काट रहे हो? फिर वो कहता है मैं 5 घंटों से पेड़ काट रहा हूँ, ये बहुत मुश्किल काम है. फिर आप उसे कहते हैं कि तुम थोड़ी सी ब्रेक लेकर क्यों नहीं अपनी ये इस सॉ को जिससे तुम पेड़ काट रहे हो उसे शार्प कर लेते, काम आसान हो जाएगा. पर वो आदमी कहता है कि मेरे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है, मैं बिजी हूँ. Habit 7 is taking time to sharpen the saw. It surrounds the other habits on the 7 habits paradigm because it is the habit that makes all the others possible. Habit 7 is personal PC. It's preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, that is you. It's renewing the 4 dimensions of your nature: physical, spiritual, mental, and social or emotional. Physical includes exercise, nutrition, and stress management. Mental includes reading, visualizing, planning, and writing. Spiritual includes value clarification and commitment, study, and meditation. Social or emotional includes service, empathy, synergy, and intrinsic security. So, sharpen the saw basically means exercising all the 4 dimensions of our nature regularly and consistently in wise and balanced ways. So, that was all from my side. Now, it's time for you to purchase this book and read it to shift your paradigms in such a way that you truly become a highly effective person. Thank you. Have a good day.